Trucks Company states, "There is a practical reason for music education. It teaches people to think, to solve problems, to take risks, to think independently, to be an entrepreneur and innovator. The virtues of music education are the virtues of free enterprise in general and of a high-tech, knowledge-based society in particular. Flexibility, adaptability, inventiveness, even playfulness." Now, music programs are in constant danger of being cut due to dwindling budgets and funds in school systems. So keeping music education is vital to the growth of students in many aspects. School administrations are so quick to do away with a music program because I believe they lack a full understanding of why it is so essential to children and why it's so beneficial. It's often believed that math and science courses, even English courses, are more important to a developing child. Now, of course, I agree with the fact that these courses are so important, but I also believe that these courses go hand in hand with music courses in teaching a child growth and teaching a child and their growth. Having a musical background, I believe that it is a necessity to keep music education in schools. So today I'm going to discuss with you guys why I feel like this is so important, and some of the reasons being that it develops language and reasoning, it disciplines children, and builds imagination and intellectual curiosity. So in an article from pbs.org, I actually learned a lot about how music training develops language and reasoning skills. Kenneth Gilmartin, co-founder of Music Together, states that music supports all learning. Not that Mozart makes you smarter, but it's a very integrating, stimulating pastime or activity. Music education develops the mind's natural ability to interpret sounds and words as well as their meanings. Based on an article from amazingdiscoveries.org, the effects of music can actually be seen in the brain. It has been proven that musical training develops the temporal lobe as well as the frontal lobe. So immersing a child in music strengthens their abilities to be verbally proficient, which results in language competence, social competence, increased IQs, and improved test scores, as well as many other things. Learning music promotes learning in other subjects as well, and not only augments skills used in educational areas, but in everyday skills as well. So students will use their eyes, they'll use their ears, as well as muscles such as the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles. Doing all of these things simultaneously while tapping into the multiple skill sets that I discussed earlier will teach them discipline and dedication. By submerging a student in music, whether it's playing an instrument or singing in a choir, you are teaching them discipline, which is kind of hard to believe, but it's true. Being musically adept requires practice and so much hard work. It teaches organizational skills and management skills because these things are extremely important for the progression of music. You have to practice, and you have to learn to work with other people. And learning this early on will only further a child's success as they grow. Learning discipline and dedication will inspire students to strive for their goals, not just musical goals, but goals in all aspects of life. Music builds imagination and intellectual curiosity. Imagination and curiosity are substantial, not only for creating or learning music, but it is also necessary for someone who has the profession of, let's say, an engineer or a physicist or a doctor or a teacher for that matter. I believe in their own way they are artists because they have to be creative. They have to use their imagination to solve a problem or to create something or to be able to teach a child something that they may be struggling with. You have to be creative and you have to use your imagination. So introducing music at an early age fosters that imagination and curiosity. Music is also a way to express that imagination. With the expression of students' feelings and imagination comes a sense of belonging and creativity and an understanding of social dynamics. Imagination is a fundamental part in developing realistic thinking, which is why it is so essential for children. So I hope you guys have learned a little bit about the importance of music education to a child's mind, because it develops language skills and reasoning skills. It teaches them discipline and nurtures imagination and curiosity. So I also encourage you guys to all take action and fight to keep music education a priority in schools. Thank you.